First of all, uncross your arms, acting like I ain't. You in the front row looking like Simon Cowell. Are you old enough to be in here? Looking like you eat fruit roll-ups and shit. That's a little ass boy. Don't you cross your arms on me. Who are you? Trayshawn White? Tyshawn White? Oh shit. I don't know who in the fuck that is sitting up there crossing his arms in front of my goddamn dreams. Now you might be the man in whatever you do, but goddamn it, right now it's me. I don't come to your job looking at you like that. Hurry up and staple the papers. Tyshawn White don't staple no papers. What made you say your whole name right there? Do you do something whole name relevant? What do you do for a living? You're a butcher? No. Ain't nobody asking for no goddamn meat by name like that. What kind of steak is this? Oh, this steak right here? This is a Tyshawn White. Look at the marbling and how good the butcher cut around the outside. This is a Tyshawn White. You got some special you do? What you do?
Crown roast.
No, not the type of meat. We can all cook like that. I'm talking about, do you salt bang? Do you do some He do steak too. Put a little twinkle on his You don't got nothing? Tyshawn White, you need to work on your Go back to the John board and figure out how to spice up your meat. And I ain't talking about spices. Now who is this woman with you?
That's my best friend.
That's your best friend? Cutting meat all day and she don't let you use yours? God damn. How come you don't let Tyshawn White fuck? That's just a friend? That's like your brother? Not in 2024 it ain't. No goddamn just like my brother. But you don't like her, bro? Damn, that's awkward as shit. You're like, yeah. Apparently I'm in the friend zone. Jesus. Sheesh. And what's your name? Mackenzie? You don't want that anyway, Tyshawn. Mackenzie. You don't need them problems. Mackenzie will burn your motherfucking house down and tell the truth. I did it, officer, but the reason why. Innocent. She go to Zoom court with her camera off. Mackenzie Smith, you win. Turn the camera on. Hi, I'm Mackenzie. Oh, wait a minute. We are going to reverse the judgment. You're black with a white name. What do you do for a living?
I have two jobs. I work at an elementary school as a black para, and then I clean the YMCA.
You clean the YMCA?
Yeah.
Is it dirty?
Sure is.
Is it really?
Not too bad.
You on bathrooms down there?
Unfortunately.
Damn, you gotta clean the toilets at the YMCA. Cause that is open to the public. Even 7-Eleven ain't open to the public. They be lying. It says bathroom out of order. I watched that boy, he come right out of that. I'm like, hey man, I thought you said it was out of order. It works for me, buddy, not you. What kind of shit is this? I need to take. Why don't you go to the YMCA? We have no public restaurant. And so, Mackenzie, what's your last name?
Williams.
Do you ever say your name together? Like, I'm Mackenzie Williams. No, but what was it? Tyshawn what? White. Tyshawn White. You know, if y'all get married, your name's gonna be Mackenzie White.
But it wouldn't.
It wouldn't? Why? Oh, you went back to curve him again, out loud. Oh no, it's never gonna be white. Absolutely not. Tyshawn gonna hit you with a hammer. On the internet, I said my first and last name. I could have made up a name. You gonna do that bullshit? Yeah, my name's Joe Schmo. That's terrible. But you don't like. You gotta stop liking her, man. Just find other people to look at. Huh? Yeah, but you like her though. You don't even know why you like her. Who bought the tickets? You bought both of them?
Yeah.
You told him, like, we're going to go to a show. Don't get no goddamn ideas. We're just going to go watch a show. He was like, I'll go. Oh God, Mackenzie. How did y'all meet? High school. Did he try to holler at you back then too?
Sure did.
Do you remember what you did wrong? How tall are you? 5'9"? Just real quick. You said 5'9", like it was a tall height. And somebody over here went, and that's why it is. And then a short man over here was like, ain't nothing wrong with that. This crowd just processed 5'9" together. Who was the short person over here that ain't nothing wrong with that? The guy sitting tall? You got a long torso and little legs? Like, man, God didn't eat me out, man. I ain't got no thighs. That's the problem. It go hip, knee, calf, foot. What if he didn't have knees? That'd be, if he just went thigh, calf, he'd be hella mad in the club. Head, shoulders, toes, toes, toes. How long y'all been together? Y'all look like y'all got love for a long time. Shit. 32 years. Wow. How did y'all meet? At a sock hop? You were ordering food and the lady came out roller skates. What can I get you? Where'd y'all meet at? What southern state? Or university? Y'all met at the school, huh? Y'all fell in love at Grambling? Tell me, Mr. Alderman, how did you meet your queen? You took her. That was a little more gangster than I expected. What you mean you took her? Where was she at? With the wrong person? And you're like, that's it. That's your last day with him. Come on around here. She was like, you know what? I know how we get down. We the Eagles. What kind of eagle you ask? Ball. Goddamn. Ball, goddamn me. Okay, who you take her from? And say his name too, and where you at. You better than him. You took his gal. You didn't know him. You knew what you liked and you wanted what you liked. Man. Where'd you see her? She was your neighbor? So you been seen her. Why you didn't talk to her before she had that man? So y'all used to sit down and converse with, you had heard her talking to other people? So wait. Before you talked to her, you could hear her talking to other men. What kind of shit was she saying out there? You liked her voice. Has her voice remained the same over all these years? Has it remained the same or has it changed with age and time? Because yours has changed. No! You used to sound like that. You sound like you need to clear your throat now. You know you about to have to talk. I said, you clear your throat. She was like, okay. What's your favorite color?
Yellow.
That's how she used to talk? You can hear that, huh? So you stalked her. You used to be in the window like this. What side was her house on? Out the kitchen window or the living room window? Front porch outside. So you would go out on the front porch and lean on the little stoop. And she'd be over there talking to them boys, acting all fast. She talked to her homegirls. And they like, girl, what the fuck? She like, girl, don't be talking to me like that. She's like, bitch, we about to go buy some stuff. What do you want to go to? I don't care as long as it's yellow. Let's go buy some things. Give me a Tweety Bird. You like in the house, you look. But you never said nothing. You would just go out there and look at her all summer long. Like, one day I'm going to say something. And you waited too long. Another boy pulled up on a yellow bike. Annette! Boy, don't be yelling outside my mama's house like that. Bring that ass out here on that luxurious hair. Come here, girl. She's like, here I come, Charles. And she came skipping out the house, hair blowing in the wind. And you were like, oh, 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 oh! And he pulled off with her hanging on to him. That's the last day I don't say something. And the next day you went over there with a lollipop. He's like, listen, I know you like motorcycles and expensive things, but I took my last 37 cents. And I bought this lollipop for you. She was like, oh my God, how you know I like yellow lollipops? And she reached out for it, and then it slipped. And it landed, and it rolled under the couch. And then he popped out. Hi, Grandpa! Hi, Grandpa! Lint head ass. How did he really talk to you? Because he's added some other brushstrokes to this over the years. Talking about, I saw it, I took her. Like you were just sitting there for the taking. Like your daddy wasn't crazy as a motherfucker. He did something. You came to the door with respect. Excuse me, sir. If I could partake in your daughter for tell me what really happened. How many times did he have to try and holler before you went on down across before you went next door? What'd he say? Alderman got game. What'd he say? Tell me what he said. I know, you were like, I'm about to do it too. Can y'all put y'all heads together? I want to see what happens. Looking like two butt cheeks. Beautiful hair, man. Jesus Christ. Has he always had hair like that? Is that what got you? He just walked up like, so, you like hair? What are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Mexican and Italian.
Something wrong with your voice? You like literally turn into Mario halfway through and say, Mexican Italian. It's me. What's your name?
David.
Really? David what?
The third, bourgeois.
Bourgeois? Are you sure you're everything you said you were? Mexican and white. With a French name?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound like you're stubbing your toe every time you answer me. What's your name?
BJ.
BJ. Yeah. That's the name you want to go with? Sheesh. So, Bo, what do you do for a living?
I install solar systems.
You install solar... Wait a minute.
Solar systems.
What?
Solar systems.
Why is it so heavy on the S? You got gum in your mouth?
Solar systems.
Say ah. Are you chewing tobacco?
Oh, maybe.
It ain't coming out the way it's supposed to. Yeah, I work on solar systems. I work on solar power, man. Everybody needs energy in their house, man. That's what I do, man. It comes through, make sure everybody has energy and power in their house. And solar system, I work on solar systems, man. That's what I do. So is that why you have such a good tan? You just work on roofs all day?
That, brother.
That's right. That's sun. You gotta put a hat on, man. That sun is fucking with your brain. So what do? You got some shoulders on your ass. You lift weights or something?
Yes, I do.
You power lifter?
No.
You're a what?
Dental assistant.
What that got to do with weights? How big are the teeth out this month? You're a dental assistant?
Yeah.
If I want to see you by the apple. You got all your goddamn teeth. How many you got? 38? Shit. You're only supposed to have 32. You got your wisdom pulled already?
I didn't have to come in, so I have 30.
You got 30 teeth? 30 goddamn teeth. In Raleigh, North Carolina. Ain't that a bitch? You are greedy. Y'all got all y'all teeth? You got nice teeth too. What about you? Let me see your bottoms. No, you try to cover it. That side of your mouth don't open up the same as that? Are you okay? I don't want to be fucking with you on some shit that's like birth or whatever. Like, why this side of your mouth ain't evenly opening with the other side?
I just had dental surgery.
You just had dental surgery?
Yeah.
Where? How recently was the surgery?
Monday.
Monday.
You see a big bruise on the side of my face?
Let me see. Here, the lights. Damn, you are bruised the fuck up. We're going to the show. I don't want to. We're going to the show. And I'm in here like, open your mouth. What the fuck? I've never asked somebody to open their fucking mouth. The one night I do, she's like, I'm not able to open my mouth. That's the way this comedy shit works, man. You just walk into it. What's your name, Sugar?
Vicky.
Vicky. How big is your truck? You drive a truck, Vicky? No. What do you do for a living, Vicky?
I'm an IT manager.
Yeah, at where?
LabCorp.
LabCorp? What do you do?
I handle all the access for all of LabCorp throughout the enterprise.
Like all the internet access?
All the network.
What is LabCorp?
We're based in Burlington, mainly in Durham.
No, that's where it is. What is it?
It's a medical testing facility.
Medical testing?
Yeah.
They do what? Piss test?
Drug test.
Oh, listen, we got to work together. Okay? If there's anybody in here that got the dirty piss, we'll tell her your name. She got the IT. She can go in and clear your shit up. Yeah. So we'll give you first name, last name, middle initial, and... Yeah, right now we got David Bouchadouche Rowe, or whatever the fuck. He for sure smokes. He said, it's me, it's Mario. Luigi. She looks stronger than you, bro. Have you guys done like a lift off? Have you ever just like, yeah? You guys look like kind of like freaks though, low key, like, right? Huh? Y'all are freaky, huh? Don't fix your hair, freaky. She was like, she'd be picking him up, eating his. Come here, motherfucker. How many teeth do I have, motherfucker? 41! It's me, Rosario! Hey, we gonna need a new stool. She broke it. I'm gonna just, hey man, this shit ain't coming on my check, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is fucking destroyed. It ain't on me, man. The screw was already loose. Here, you're Mexican. Fix this goddamn thing. Here, you're lonely. So you guys are all friends, though? Okay. Do you guys like him? He looks a little... You don't want no smoke? No, your rich asses are gonna get cooked, too. Fuck that. What do you do for a living? How do you make all that money?
I'm a doctor.
You're a doctor? What kind? You do anything for lungs? I know a lady that if you talk to her for a minute or two, might be able to hook up a referral. She's like, I was just doing fine. God damn it, I just turned it down. What kind of doctor are you? Emergency? So that's just like every fucking thing?
Everything.
What city you work in?
Gilbert.
What's that? Just like a lot of ACLs? Old people? Not a lot of crime out there in Gilbert? No? Yeah, that's where you live now? Your neighbors? So what do you do for money?
I'm in sales.
What do you sell?
Fiber optic.
You sell internet?
Yep.
Wow. I need you to give me
$300. He said, come on, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Big ballin'. And what do you do? Why are you so rich?
I'm a pastor.
You're a pastor? You're the richest motherfucker I've seen all weekend. He bought your tickets? No, this is church money. Yeah, I see all that communion on the table, motherfucker. He's literally eating bread and wine right now. Look at God. Got Joel Osteen sitting in this. You don't want to turn around and save somebody? You fucking motherfucker. You blessing cock. Just turn around and put your hand on her head. All of that will be good tomorrow. Take a deep breath. She's like, ah! Oh, oh. Let's go have sex right now, babe. You preached today?
No, not today.
Nigga, I'm sorry. I almost had a Columbia, South Carolina moment right there. This pastor's so rich he doesn't even preach. He had a day off. He only works 52 times. What's the name of your church?
Oh, man.
You never know. Somebody might need to hear it. They come on down there. Sun Valley?
Yep.
Sun Valley Church? That's it?
He goes there.
That is not how you represent church. Remember your fucking roots. You're from the Bible Belt, boy. You enjoy that church, though? That's cool? Yeah. I like white people church. I'm not even going to hold you. I grew up in Baptist church. You go at 10 in the morning, you get out like Tuesday. You got to pack a lunch. Thank you. This is Heath. He's my road manager. He's a former pastor. Yeah. Youth pastor. And he was like, man, fuck these dumbass kids. I quit. I'm going on the road. More people are here through laughter. So Sun Valley Church, is that also a place? Sun Valley?
No.
You named it?
I didn't name it. No.
So you had a turnkey church?
Yeah. I came later.
You came later? Where are you from?
Arizona.
Okay.
I was born here.
You're born here?
Yep.
Phoenix?
Mesa.
Okay. And then where'd you meet this young lady? He laughed like, young. I can heal, but shit. No, I'm just... Where'd you meet her at?
Morocco.
What? I don't even know if I pay the right taxes to have this fucking conversation. This motherfucker met his chick in Morocco. Well, thank you for uncovering your face and coming down to the comedy show. I appreciate it. Are you Moroccan? Yeah, you don't look Moroccan to me. You look more white than anything else. You're what, from Kansas? You're from here too? Mesa?
No,
Glendale?
Glendale.
Okay. How'd you meet in Morocco?
It was a mission trip.
What? You're out there fucking on a mission, bro. Call me daddy. Daddy. Call me father. Father. Call me Holy Spirit. That's blasphemy. I don't want to go to hell for that little right there. I'm going to knock on wood. I don't know if that's even more blasphemy, but, you know, a little burning bush for you. What's your name? Lindsay. And then Pastor Robert? Pastor Robert what? Robert Watson? That's kind of a black name. If your first name was Randy? Should I? Okay, so for people who aren't black, Coming to America, Randy Watson was the one that sang Sexual Chocolate. Moving on. So you met her on a mission in Morocco, over there saving souls. She's like, do you know God? Do you have a personal relationship with God? Do you have... God damn. Y'all married now? How long y'all been married?
18 years.
Goodness. Congratulations. 18 years. Has he always been this rich? What do you do for a living?
I work in marketing.
Just for fun? Yeah, just I have to do something. Here, put my money over here with the other money. Oh, babe, it's like an offering. I want a church one day. You know, just to see how much I can get out of that congregation. You know? The prayers be real, but that money. Because they don't pay taxes. Y'all don't know that. If you talk about God, they don't tax you. So if he get $1, he keep $1. Everybody else get $1, you keep about 70 cents. You get taxed on the money that doesn't matter? Fucking white people, man. No, I'm just fucking with you. Where'd you get these little tight ass pants at, man? Are you comfortable? I can literally see your scrotum, sir. That is outrageous. How long you been out here with all these white people? It's at least 3 years. It takes confidence to do that. Like your nuts are literally like dangling out. Can you feel them on the chair? What's your name, bro? Cruz? You want to relax a little? Just let your nuts hang and maybe undo the top button and settle in? Jesus Christ, Cruz. Are you adopted? Why are you dressed like this? Fucking A. They don't even know what's wrong. They're like, what? He looks fantastic. No, the fuck he doesn't. He looks lost and found. The fuck? Where you from, Cruz?
South Carolina.
What part? You're from Columbia, South Carolina? And this is what we've evolved to? This is what happens when you catch a black Pokemon. You gotta catch them all. You evolved into a golfer. You golf, correct? Yeah. In basketball shoes? Yeah, fucking call it. Jesus Christ. This is insane. So you're outside of the age group of the normal people that come to see you. You look like you race cars and say the N-word real strong. Face ass. How long ago did you get out of the mafia? What do you do for a living, boss? American Express? Okay. You like approve people who can get them and can't get them? You come take them from people? You do it. What do you do for American Express? You open business accounts? That's lit. Give me $200. This your son right here?
No, my daughter about to take
Hey, sugar. Oh, she set you up. She's like, wear your red shirt, Dad. Come like Kool-Aid. And then who's this? Who's the white guy with the black haircut? What's the name of your barbershop? Top Tier? That's shit I can tell, right? That's all brothers in there. Come on, Playboy. Come on, little Jack Harlow. We got you. Come on, sit on down. Yeah, V-L-A-M. What's your name, bro? Casey? That's dope, bro. If I lived there, we would kick it. I could tell. We got the good energy, right? And he would want to, but be like, your balls are out. Your balls are out. Your balls are out. We'd smoke weed with her and blow it in her face. Shut up. Wait. Let me open it. Yeah, they tight. But your pants are so tight, when you take them off, your legs are going to itch. That motherfucker on scuba bottoms. I thought it was body paint. Where you buy those? What's the name of the store that sold you those? Bruh, Lululemon. I don't know much about it, but I know that's where white women buy their workout clothes. Even they're laughing like, that's fucking ridiculous. I want you to go back to Columbia and South Carolina wearing that and see how that goes. You don't want that smoke? Yeah. I bet you break out some dusty ass baggy pants then. I'm going back home. Cops? Who's a cop? That's not a cop. I know cops. No, he is exactly what he said. Okay? His nuts are way. Nah, just relax. They're already out, man. He keeps trying to fix them. Like, no, it's cool, bro. No. But his parents are like, I said, ain't no motherfucking air tonight. God damn it. Oh, it's cool, man. It's cool. I said, no motherfucking. That's because your pants are designed for a vagina to be where your balls are. The ass pants you got on. You need to pray for him, man. Ask for expansion and growth in his life. If you can turn fish into a lot of fish and bread into a lot of bread, you can make those pants into more pants. Anybody single? There's so many couples and stuff. Yeah, I know Jack Harlow. You're single? Yeah. What kind of guys you like?
All black, athletic.
She glanced at you. No, fuck that. You said tall, black, then you said athletic and looked away from my fat ass. I want you to swear to God. And that's okay. Pepsi Man, you feel me? Like, she looked away from me. Okay? I used to be an athlete. Fuck my knee up, then I got fat. Okay? That's every fat black man's story. I could have been in the league, motherfucker. She was like tall, black, athletic. But she looked at you though. She wants you, bro. I don't know how she's gonna get them pants off, but she loves like you. She's gonna be peeling them motherfuckers down. And I've been looking at you every so often, sir, in that little, her little blue shirt there. How you doing, sir? That's a hell of a shirt. Who picked that out? Uh-huh. The wife? She was like, wear this, Chad, and shut the fuck up. What's your name? Ron, Tim, John, James. Corey? I be getting them, man. I hate when I stop short of guessing. So, Corey, what do you do for a living? You look like you own a yacht. You own FedEx routes? I've never even heard of no shit like that. Give me $500 immediately. How you own the route? So you bought the contract for like whole neighborhoods? That's the thing? Do you drive the route? So you just bought the route and you just stay home and count the money up? Do black people know about this? We need the East Side route. You can buy a whole route? And then who is that next to you? Why are you sitting so far from your wife? Is that a throuple? Who's your friend with the beautiful shiny head? Huh? Tim? Ron. What do you do for a living, Ron? You retired? What you used to do? $1,000. You know how much money you got to make to be a commercial developer and retire? God, Ron. Have you developed anything out here? Like, have you developed anything out here? Like, we would all be like, get the fuck out of here. Ron did that? What did you develop?
You built high rises for the Gates Foundation? So neither one of you actually work. Jesus Christ. You know how rich this mother is? Ron, what kind of car you drive? At the same time, huh, you rich mother. He's out there like, and then, ma'am, what do you do? Whatever you want, just, you're in IT? That's what's up. What, like for who? Zonar? Dang. What the is Zonar, guys? I've heard of sonar. What is that? Like radar for end zones? You inspect electric vehicles? You make the app. Do you drive an electric vehicle? She's like, no. I make the app to see all of them that are fucked up. I don't drive. Our friend drives a truck and a Lexus at the same time. Sonar. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a $3,000 table right there. Talk amongst yourselves and figure out how you'll get it to me. Anybody come from somewhere else too? Texas? Who said that? You in the military? So you're stationed at Fort Lewis? You live in San Antonio? So you came to see her? No. It's not the same thing, is it, Montana? He was like, what the f***? Your daughter. That's what's up. Damn, there's people that be like, man, I ain't going to that shit. I live in Kent. That's hella far. Exit 142 is too far. He came from Montana. Shit. What are you drinking?
Bourbon and ginger.
Together? Is there a server that can hear my voice? Huh? What'd you say? Oh, okay. Hey, Rachel, I want to get that guy from Montana a bourbon and ginger. Together, I know, together. Yeah. And some toilet paper. Because he's finna shit all over himself with 2 bourbon and gingers. That was a good shit. I'm sorry. You guys deserve better. You deserve better than fart jokes. I'm sorry. But really, bourbon and ginger together? God damn. I'm lactose. There's no way I would mix 2 of them things together. Ginger. That goes with sushi. Not. Does that drink have a name or did you just make it up? You made it up. All the drinks that exist. You're like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put ketchup on cotton candy. How about that? I'm gonna eat ass and Skittles. Taste the rain ass. I'm sorry, they don't let me post shit like that on TikTok. I just had to get that out of my system.
Hey, what's up? This is Gary.
It's Nate.
And we're gonna give you our election podcast. It's close right now. 230, 205, 270 is what we're looking at. It's down to 3 states, right?
No. There's 3 states that have not reported, which is Nevada, Alaska, and Hawaii.
No. I mean, for everything I'm hearing, it's gonna come down to Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania.
I can
Those
see
are
that.
3.
Georgia is. Georgia is 2.6 million to basically 2.5 million. They're less than 100,000 people determining which way Georgia goes, and Atlanta's not done being counted. They're 93% reported,
and there's 16 electoral college votes. It's going to take 270 to win, and Kamala just got another 4. She went from 205 to 209. So that's I like that hovering.
What's Pennsylvania right now?
Pennsylvania is 200,000 people.
200,000,
Yeah. So when you click Pennsylvania.
But Philly's the
now
big
you
one.
get in there,
Go
and
to
but
Philly.
Philly's not done. They're 83% reported. It's not done, and so every
I think she's gonna
all
get
the big
Philly.
cities. Oh yeah, she's going to sweep Philly. But the question is there enough of them, population wise, to offset the rest of the state? And right now, go back and hover over Philly. So right now in Philly, hover over Philly, they're less than, they're 3 million to 2.8 million. It's less than 200,000 people. That's like North Philly. That's like 3 or 4, 9 blocks of North Philly if they came on in.
My thing is, well, okay, so East Coast is obviously starting 3 hours earlier. Why? How do they know California already?
It's that blue.
It came in. It's talking like as soon as they said votes are starting.
There's not enough rural
California.
area. California, the whole state is a city. So you got 4.6 million to 2.8 million. There's no counties for him to catch up and see.
Oh, okay. They counted California fast.
You put in San Francisco, Los Angeles, and San Diego, you have basically the entire population of the state right there. None of it. Go Arizona. Just click it. So I'm interested to see what this part right here is going to do. I don't know what cities are in it, but it's so close to Tucson, it may be a thing. And I'm also interested to see where this is because I know the 10 freeway goes right through here, so it's going to be high traffic no matter what the cities, counties are. You know what I'm saying? There's 11 votes there. We'll see, man. This is crazy close. The blue wall is doing what it's supposed to do. I have a map of Biden's map from last time, and I mean it's.
Did he win Michigan? Pennsylvania?
He won Michigan, yes, and he won Pennsylvania. But here's the thing: it was 284 to 214 when they called it, and he got up to 230. Trump got up to 230 at the time. He's at 230 now. So essentially, it's just not done yet because Georgia was on here blue. So we just have to wait. You know what I mean, let the blue wave do what the blue wave does. Wisconsin, Michigan, Georgia, Pennsylvania, North Carolina is solid red. It was light red at the time that they called it. It wasn't even all the way in yet when they called it before. You only got to
I didn't know Biden won by that many.
Yeah, I mean, it's It's safe to assume. I mean, they didn't even finish getting everything in when they were able to call it. So you could just assume that it got all the way up to the difference between 214 and 285, 284. What's interesting to me is there's over 330 million Americans, and right now we're looking at 57 million to 61.5 million. This is less than half of the American population that even weighed in on this. That's the part that I find nuts. You know.
All right, let me ask you this: who do you feel more confident in if something happens to the president, Waltz or Vance?
Waltz.
Why?
Because I feel like he'll at least listen to other people's advice and take advisors before he makes the final decision. As a coach, they got assistant coaches that weighs in on their decision making.
You don't think Vance will?
I think Vance has a crazy plan. That what's it called? Project 2025? Mm-hmm. That thing looks crazy. You seen the bullet points? Mm-mm. It's a little nutty. It's almost I can't vote. It's almost that. Yeah, it's almost.
He grew up the same area I grew up in.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
Yeah,
you say he was chubby.
Damn, they're same. Like he went to Middletown High School, which, fun fact, Chris Carter went to Middletown High School. Jerry Lucas went to Middletown High School.
Who's Jerry Lucas?
Hall of Fame basketball player, one of the top 50 of all time from like 50s. And he led Ohio State to 2 national titles, and he led the Knicks to an NBA title.
Oh wow!
Back in the 60s.
He was cold,
but he was a genius. He could
really?
He could look at a phone book and say your name, and it'll recite the phone number.
Whoa!
He had like a crazy mind. It was ridiculous.
So he just knew where to stand on the court. I guess
he literally averaged like 40 points a game in high school, and before the 3-point shot, and he literally was a jump shooter.
Wow.
Like he was cold.
So had the 3-pointer counted, he may have had all
that
the
much
scoring
more.
records.
He was a genius. But I'm thinking anybody else famous from Middletown High School. Chris and Butch Carter. You know, Butch won. Chris's brother was the head coach of Toronto Raptors, and
Chris and Butch Carter?
Butch and Chris were brothers.
Okay.
So Chris went to the NFL. Butch, he might have gone to the NBA, but I know he played at Indiana with Isaiah Thomas when they went undefeated, won the national title for Bobby Knight.
Right.
And then he was a coach for the Raptors for a while. Anybody else from Middletown recently? There was a safety called Todd Bell. He played for the Bears on the 86 Bears.
I wonder, like, how old the school is.
Middletown?
Yeah.
Well, they built a new one. The old one. That's one of the greatest high school gymnasiums I've ever been in. It was called Wadey Miller Gym, and it went all the way around.
Oh, really?
There was no like side.
Not like side.
It was old. Felt like he was in the 1950s Hoosiers, and you're right up on the goddamn court. And I was like, something about that gym. That's the best high school gym to go to watch a game. Was Middletown High School. I was like, it was so dope.
Did they have a lot of state champions?
They did win some state champions. Middletown was always one of them teams that just kind of, for some reason, they would get upset. They'd be like number 1 and 2 in the state, and then get upset like in the second round of playoffs. One of those.
Dang.
They did win, and Jerry Lucas was there. They won some state titles. They've had some good football players too. I'm thinking anybody.
Was this a school that was like diverse?
A lot of black kids. There was a ghetto there, but there were suburbs. There were some white kids too, but a lot of black kids.
So the black kids were from the ghetto in this area? That's how it was set up?
Yeah.
And where was JD from?
He was in the white lower income part.
Okay.
He's got a book out called Hillbilly Elegy, and before all the politics came in, I read it, and it helped explain our area. I always wonder why everybody was so kind of fucked up. And I found in his book he explained it perfectly.
Redlining?
Huh?
Redlining?
What does that mean?
That's where they redline, like where you can vote and where the lines are and where the resources go, and based on property taxes.
No,
Stuff like
I mean
that.
maybe
That's why one side of town can be crazy rich and have resources, and the other one just be hurting.
No, the way he explained it, and it did make sense, was Middletown was a steel mill town.
Okay.
So back in the 40s and 50s, when steel mills were jumping, that they got all these quote unquote hillbillies in the hills of Appalachian, Kentucky, to come up and work in the steel mill.
Okay.
So they were, for $40,000 a year, that was more money than they've ever seen in their life.
Right.
So
She just jumped one more to 210.
yeah, just you keep updating. I'm gonna tell some JD Vance stories around that area, But when the steel mill started to close down, all these quote unquote people from Appalachia and Kentucky Hills, they have no other skills.
Mm-hmm.
So they brought
Just dried up.
And they brought all that family trauma up with them. Everything's fine when a little money's coming in and dad's busy and working. But when dad ain't working, that's when alcoholism.
Every
that's
house on the street was dealing with the same shit.
The depression. And then the heroin came in. And that was a wrap after that. And that's when everything went downhill. And JD explained that in his book. And whether you like JD Vance or not, to be from that area, I don't read a lot. That book was fascinating to me, especially for me because I'm from here. It'd be like someone writing something about Seattle or Tacoma.
But did he have solutions, or you just describe it?
He just said it. It almost explained why, and then he said, he got lucky, he got out, he joined the Marines. He goes, and then he realized when he got in the Marines, he goes, "Oh, I don't really belong here. I don't belong in Middletown and be broke like that anymore." He said he came home and he felt out of place and he liked it. And it was like, I'm eating different. I'm not eating greasy food and drinking sodas every day, which also can affect your brain.
Very much so.
And then he just, then he got into that Ivy League school. The movie was terrible.
He went to the Marines
Netflix.
and then Ivy League school? Okay.
Yeah. He's a smart guy. I mean, you got to be smart. Any politician, whether you like him or not, they're somewhat smart.
No, absolutely not. I think most politicians are underwhelming.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't have nothing?
No, I grew up around politics, and you'd be like, "Are you shitting me?"
Well, how do you get people to elect them?
I mean, sometimes it's having a great mnemonic in your name.
Okay.
Bob Smith. And that's that on a sign. People are like, "Oh, Bob."
That's how I vote.
It just has a ring to the
Hey,
ears.
if I vote, you're voting for the president, but then there's like, you got to vote on 30 things. I'm going, what name do I think
Katie Wasalinki?
is better?
I don't know.
How do you decide who you're going to vote for?
Let's give Kiana a chance. Like, you're really just going,
I will say, if it sounds black, I'm probably going to click it because.
Well, I generally lean blue, but I'll actually read the pamphlet that comes along with it, and that's how I spend a bunch of time trying to make sure I'm not voting for some prop that I don't know what it is and ruined music classes in schools and stuff because I didn't read it.
Oh, yeah, I don't do that.
You know what I mean?
I just ruined the music class.
Who runs the Senate right now, and who runs the Senate? So it looks like there is a red. The Dems lost 2 seats, and the GOP gained 2 seats. 50 is a majority, and the GOP's got 51. So and then the House is, you need 218 for a majority, and they got 178. They gained a seat, and the Democrats lost a seat. A red wave is more scary to me than just the actual presidency, right? Because then if he has an idea, he's got the majority of the Senate, the majority of the House. The system of checks and balances is all out of whack.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so we can't do nothing but sit tight and wait and watch them count these people, man. But I'm more concerned about
the Senate.
No, I'm obviously concerned about the presidency. But if the president is Republican, the Senate's Republican, the House is Republican, then I mean, where's the blue part to even that out? What do you think is the most key thing in the election? That's Michael. Like, what do you think this is the linchpin of? Is it the they them? Because I saw that ad. We talked about seeing that ad.
I think Cardi B.
You think that does it?
Was the most important.
Okay.
Fat Joe.
Fat Joe endorsed Kamala?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was kind of like quiet until Tony Hedgecliffe spoke up. He took that extra
he went
personal.
hard. Yeah.
And he was like,
calling us trash, huh?
well, he was more like, yo, I'm the first guy you can bag on. I'm the first guy at a comedy club that's laughing if you want to bag on us or bag on my people. But he was like, there was nothing funny about what he said. And it wasn't coming. He's basically like, it was coming from a malicious place. And that's how he felt. And I was like, well, that's why I said, if you're not familiar with Hedgecliffe, I could see how you could feel that way.
Yeah, I saw people post. I was like, he's a comic.
Yeah.
Tony did Tony.
Just like, what's the other guy? Lucas.
David Lucas.
Remember he did the George Floyd joke like 6 months ago? Mm-hmm. And everybody's like, they're going to boycott him. And I was like, that's exactly what he does on Kill Tony. He just went into Hartford, Connecticut and had a bunch of people that didn't know who he was. And they got upset when he started talking about George Floyd. And
well, the part that I didn't like about that, because I know David, we did all Def Digital's Roast Me shows, is I didn't like that he said it and then he apologized and then he met with the family, he met with Steven Jackson, he met with a lot, like people that were proponents for George Floyd, issued a full apology and then was supported by like the side that was like, fuck that, say what you chest.
Right.
And then he took his apology down and he said, fuck the apology and all that. And like he reneged on the...
Yeah.
That's the part that I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, you got to make a decision.
Or just stand on it or don't say it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like
it's
this.
Not like it was hilarious.
I know. My thing is like this. As comics, we're always like, I just want to say what I want. I don't care. And I go, that's fine. But you always got to know there could be repercussions to what you're saying if you want to take that chance. It's like Joe Rogan told Tony Hedgecliffe, I wouldn't do that Puerto Rico joke.
He told him before that?
Yeah. He said, I would. He said on his podcast, he said, Tony, you're funny. He's at Mothership doing his podcast and stuff. He goes, but the joke, that's going to rub people the wrong way is that Puerto Rican joke. He said he's done it before. It was not like he wrote that for the roast.
Right.
He's done that before, and he was like, I wouldn't have did that. Especially when you're trying to galvanize voters.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think,
And there's an actual delegation called Puerto Ricans for Trump.
yeah, it's like you literally got to be like, yo, I'm trying to get people on our side, and he turned a lot of people off.
A lot.
Look, I'm like this. I guarantee there's some Puerto Ricans in Michigan and Wisconsin.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not on this map. You know what I'm saying? Like Puerto Rico is American. It's
No, I'm
not
talking
on.
there's Puerto Ricans living in Wisconsin.
for sure.
And Michigan.
They're everywhere.
Right now,
And
we're like, I guess we're going to go with Harris. She didn't make fun of us.
There's an aspect to it. I mean, the entire thing is 58 million to 62 million.
That's 120.
58 million to 62 million.
And it's how many people?
She just jumped up to, she's at 210 where she's been sitting for a minute here, but you're talking about there's 3.5 million people is the difference right now in the vote.
But how many people you said is in this country? 330 million?
330 million.
And only 120 million votes have been counted.
Exactly. And even in a place like Pennsylvania that has 19 electoral votes, it's so close. It's just toggling back and forth damn near. It is. He has 3 million. She has 2.9.
That's crazy.
So they are
That's literally a Taylor Swift concert.
literally. And where are the Taylor Swifties? Like the Kansas, I thought was going to have a chance at going blue, considering Kansas City and her doing that. But I mean, I'm
What's
just
up
saying
with that?
It didn't necessarily hit home.
Is
It didn't
she,
help us in Texas
is
either
she
with
a
Beyonce
Harris
and her mom
proponent?
talking. Yeah, she came out for Harris
came out?
on the night of the debate.
What did Kelsey do?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Because I know Mahomes' wife said Trump.
But Mahomes' wife and Taylor and they've distanced each other based on the election.
Not the other night. At the game, they was hugging each other.
Well, they must have decided like we can still be friends.
Well, they should be. Like politics should not divide. If somebody's cool, they're cool. You like somebody, you like somebody.
No, politics should divide. It's one of the more defining reasons to say, fuck that person. Like,
really?
Yeah, because people vote in what they believe in. And if all their beliefs are an entirely different set and different discourse, then you actually do disagree. Politics are what defines civil wars. It's why the North fought the South.
I thought Pussy did.
That's why we go to war internationally. Or why
I saw Troy.
Exactly. That's why wars were fought over beautiful women. But
so what's worse?
Imagine the politics of slavery, where you're like, we don't want it no more.
What are we doing right now? Where are we going with this?
I'm just talking about a major political. That's a political view, right? Like one side is like, we need slavery. The other side's like, free the slaves. There's a civil war behind it.
But didn't Republicans want to free the slaves?
There were families that were on different sides. Brothers fighting brothers.
I know, but Republicans was the ones that wanted the slaves free more than Democrats back then.
Yeah, but the core beliefs of the parties have changed since then. But Republicans were, blacks were 95% for Republicans because they wanted us to be free.
That was, that's what, when that movie came out with, was it Matthew McConaughey? It was a slavery movie.
With Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Pretty good.
Google it.
Hold on.
A Matthew McConaughey slavery film?
It was pretty good.
Did he play a slave?
No.
Just fucking with you.
Yeah, Free State.
Was it called Free State? Well, at the end, it was like they're black people finally got the vote, right? And these white people obviously didn't want them to vote, and then they end up voting. So a lot of people died in the process. But at the end, they were showing the votes in the little jar, right? And then the movie ended, and they showed it was like 97% Republican voted to abolish slavery, and it was the Democrats that didn't. And I was like, and when it came out, I think Trump was in office in 2016, 17. Wouldn't that movie come out?
Came out 2016.
Yeah. So Trump just got elected. That movie came out. So you're automatically thinking in your brain the way we're wired. the Democrats are the ones that's going to want them to be free. And then when I saw that, I go, oh, yeah, we've definitely changed as a country since that day.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it was?
Abraham Lincoln was a Republican candidate, and he's the one that did Emancipation Proclamation.
What do you think the change was?
There were several reasons why, but essentially the mission of the party changed. Like the Republicans were for government having a role in people's lives, whereas that is now the opposite. Republicans are now like, big government is a no-no. Mm-hmm. And the Democrats are like, bring all the assistance. That's the concept behind this. So they didn't want blacks to vote because they're like, all the blacks are going to vote a certain way and it's going to ruin elections for what we really, if you're white, you're like, my vote's the one that counts.
Like right now?
This was back then. Oh. And now that same concern has gone over to immigrants, right? Like I watched a long clip where Joe Rogan was like, there's a real fear where people feel like we're going to have immigrants come in, we're going to put them in places that are swing and battleground areas, and then because they get assistance from the government with EBT and things like that, then that influences them to vote blue. So if you take 200,000 refugees and stick them in Pennsylvania right now in a race that is less than, 10,000 apart from each other, that matters. 20,000 refugees voting blue. Mm-hmm. And so that was the concern for freeing all the slaves. So we get freed, then it takes, 40 years for us to be able to vote later? If not, I think it was much later. I don't know the time, but it's not like we were freed and allowed to vote.
Have you ever voted Republican in a presidential election?
Not in this lifetime. I'm 41.
Just asking.
No, I get it, but there's been 10 presidencies since. I can only vote since I was 18. Mm-hmm. So for 20 years, that's 5 people. Like, and Obama did 2 terms. So no, I haven't had a chance to.
It was like last time.
There's not a political shift in what people believe in so great that I'd be like, man, I need to go to that. It's like, also, my finances hadn't changed so much that I'm like, well, maybe tax-wise, I might need to consider that other thing. Like it.
I got something that ain't gonna matter.
Yeah, and that's why I'm enamored by this so much, because I'm like, there are people who don't have a pot to piss in or 2 pennies to rub together, and they're like, Trump.
I wonder, because I don't talk to my mom or my stepdad.
Trump.
And that's what I wonder, because they've always been Democrats. Always. Okay. Right? So it started with Barack. So I was like, I wonder if they voted for Barack. Because I haven't talked to them since 2016. So I was like, did they vote for Barack? And then when Trump came along, that's when I was like, I could see them voting Trump.
Yeah.
I could see them like, I'm going to vote Trump. My biological father is Republican through and through.
Staunch.
Like, even before Trump.
Got it.
He's just Republican. To the point where was it 2008 when Barack won? I just remember he goes, I remember he got in my car one time. He goes, the election was like a week away. He goes, yeah, I think this is going to be a fucking landslide. I remember I was just looking at him, and it was, who did Barack run against 2008?
That was McCain, and then
McCain.
Romney.
Yeah, McCain.
Mitt Romney was.
Yeah, McCain was 2008, which was actually a pretty cordial presidential election.
Very much so. He was like, no, speak with respect.
He stopped him. Yeah, McCain was actually a good dude, man. Mm-hmm. And then when Barack won, I remember my dad goes, I just hope there's still a country left after these 4 years that my daughters can raise their families in. I was like, whoa, that's a lot. I was like, they're 15.
Right, but like, to be honest with you, like what's in Project 25 or Project 2025 and what he's been saying is like much more drastic than either side has ever said. You know what I'm saying? So even at a time like that where it's like, I hope there's going to be a few, like Obama wasn't saying, I'm about to change everything and turn the world upside down. He was just like, let me just run it better.
Yeah, right.
Right? Like, this is like, I'm coming after everybody who didn't fuck with me. I'm like, you're going to jail. I'm exonerating myself.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of moving pieces to this, and some of the stuff that he's either been said to have said or agreed with is like very
You're saying
concerning.
Trump is, because I feel like I should fact check this.
It's more radical than
They
some of
said,
the plans people were saying. In the
it
past.
says Trump has distanced himself from Project 2025. He has nothing to do with it. Vance, on the other hand, knows the dude who wrote Project 2025 fairly well. And he wrote and this is just what I just looked up, and he wrote the opening monologue to this book who the author of Project 2025 wrote. But Trump has never been on record mentioning 2025, has never been on mentioning anything about 2025 as far as him promoting that. The JD Vance is the one who has a relationship with 2025, and it's just he knows the author of that person.
So they've been trying to stick that to Trump, and it's not something he had something to do with?
Not to Trump. Like, CNN fact checked it and everything. Trump has not been on record to have any connection with Project 2025. JD Vance, on the other hand, does.
That's heartwarming.
I'm just telling you.
I'm telling you.
Fact check.
The president of the United States, no matter who it is away from the policies and ideas inside of that Project 25 shit, the better off we are as Americans. That's for everyone.
What app you on right now?
I'm sitting here. You thought I was reading just now?
What app you on?
That's Google homepage.
All right.
Yeah.
Why isn't my homepage? Oh, there it is. I got it.
So, yeah, I'm glad somebody fact-checked that, and I hope it's legit.
86% has reported for Pennsylvania.
CNN.
Yeah, 86%. And so you're looking at this county that's not reported when you click Pennsylvania?
I'm on it.
I'm talking about him, so you can see
They
right
just
here.
got, my bad, I was looking, they just said the Republicans won control of the Senate.
Yeah, they had that already.
And then you want me to click on Pennsylvania?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they gained 2 seats. And the rest looks the same. So the presidential race, if you click Pennsylvania, you can see at 86% in that we're waiting on this one that doesn't have anything yet, and then Philly got to come on in with the rest of their stuff. Does this allow you to click counties? That'd be too specific. Yeah, but literally every major metropolitan area is going Democrat, is going blue, and then everything. This is like rural versus city, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how close they are in these places, right? Like 93% of Georgia's in. Come over here and look. Where's the amount of votes? Just back, yeah. Click show all states, and then hover over Georgia. 2.6 million to 2.48. That is 102,000 people, or 119,000 people. Right? Like,
I didn't even heard of Chase Oliver and Jill Stein. Where'd they come from?
Oh, Jill Stein's on it like every year. For third party?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what does she do?
Mm-hmm. She's written in a lot, that's for sure.
And then who's Chase Oliver?
I never heard of him.
Libertarian Party.
You can write in.
Seems like a waste.
To give you perspective, the amount of people that they are separate in Pennsylvania right now is the same population as Bend, Oregon. Right, like little bitty places like Tuscaloosa, Alabama. That's 100,000 people, not students. The actual residents of Tuscaloosa. Like that's how small the gap is in Pennsylvania and in Georgia. We're not talking huge sweeps here. We're talking counties with 40,000 people, counties with 115,000 people.
Well, I kind of want to ask both you guys this question because you guys are comedians. You guys travel the country. You're performing in different cities around the country. And even at the club last night, at Super Funny last night, when you were letting the crowd ask you questions and then they asked you about like who you voting for.
Right.
But, you know, and then Nate, what you were saying earlier as far as, you know, depending on if you're voting Republican or Democrat, it's like, well, no, that could be a reason for me to like stop messing with you. But, you know, we just came from Alabama. You know, you filled up those theaters and you could probably bet that there's a good number of those people that like support Trump. So where do you guys draw lines as far as your fans are concerned, whether they're on the other side? Do you care when it comes to that? Like, would you ever stop like, no, I don't want the support of this side or that side?
No, that's ridiculous. I believe red, blue. I want green. I want people to laugh.
Then how could you say you wouldn't?
Yeah, that's where I'm. That's what I'm getting.
I'm not saying fuck the next person because of their political stance. I'm saying I could see and I understand where people are falling out over political stances. To be like, that's dumb. It's just how they voted. How and what they voted on is a thing of contention.
I didn't say it was dumb.
Well, I'll say that. Like
I say like you could still. I like.
If your vote ain't standing on business, I don't know what is.
But my thing is like I'm more like I'm not Democrat or Republican. I just kind of take every election and be like, who do I want to vote for? So, and a lot of times I'll be like, who do I think would come see me? So who out of these two candidates, who do I think if I'm in town and they wasn't running for president and they were just in politics, who do I think might show up at my show?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I dictate. That's how Michelle Obama got me. I was filling in for Tom Joyner, and she called in, and this is right when Barack just announced he's going to run.
Right.
And I go, hey, Michelle, this is Gary Owen. I'm filling in for Tom Joyner today. She goes, oh, hey, Gary. And I said on the air, I said, dang, you said that like you know me. I said, everybody knows who you are. I said, I don't know if you lying or not. You just got my vote. Because I know the other guy didn't know who I was and his wife didn't know. So I was like, yo, you just sealed it and you could have charmed me. But the way she just said it, I was like, all right. And it was like, I was like, all right. From that moment, I go, yeah, I'm just going to vote for who I think would come see me live.
Right. It would have been interesting. It would have been, speaking of Michelle Obama, that would have been interesting to see if she was to put her hat into this. But it based on the structure of American politics, the standing vice president is who is supposed to be, is who is supposed to go if the president cannot or will not. Like that's the whole concept. Mm-hmm. So if they didn't nominate Kamala, that would have been almost a debacle.
Exactly.
You know
I even said when you were, before we started this episode, I said, she's made up so much ground from, I remember when he got shot, I was thinking, oh, that might have sealed it when he did the whole, I was like,
when he did the WWE razor in his ear.
Oh, you don't think he got shot?
I don't.
Oh, I do. I think he got shot. But I was like, oh. And then just how she got nominated with Biden losing his faculties and then her taking over, I was like, at that point, a lot of people was like, oh, the Democrats, they're just done. The fact that it's this close.
Oh, you thought it was...
she's made up this much ground.
But you thought it was going to be a majority for him, like, after those moments.
I just thought those two things, I thought, man, I go, this is going to be a tough hill to climb.
Yeah.
And they've made up
what I've been more impressed with isn't necessarily those things. I've been more impressed with the amount of time she's done it in, because she did not get to run a full campaign.
Yeah.
This is very like she's under the gun, air quotes, for a long she basically had was it 3 months?
Yeah, it was definitely I feel like it was the people who supported her. I mean, she assembled the Avengers to show support for her. So I feel like she had a lot of help, a lot of good people.
Well, you know what?
Her.
I will
Which
say
is
to answer
fine,
your
but I'm
question,
saying politicking, you got to canvas, you have to physically go to these places and have a presence to where they feel like you're there. Like, man, she's back again. Like, that's how you win a state. You have to be there answering the questions and having town halls and being and having interactions like Michelle Obama had with Gary
on as large a scale as you can have. You need the whole time. And essentially, Trump has been running a campaign since leaving office.
4 years ago.
Right? And so here she comes, and that is what I would say is amazing. I mean, that Democratic National Convention was like, whoa. Like the amount of support they've been able to draw. I get it, but both of them have the machine. That's
I meant like she has the machine. Like, there's like mainstream, like if they're on your side, like.
You're talking about pop culture.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're talking about the
algorithm. Doesn't always win though.
It doesn't. And you're talking about the algorithm you're exposed to, right? Like I said, and I don't know when I used the example, but I was traveling and used the Airbnb Netflix. And when I logged in, it was like Fire Creek, Winter Creek, Spirit the Horse, Fire River.
Well, you're looking.
I logged out of that, logged into mine, and it gave me Friday, next Friday, all like based on what you watch, it's feeding you that algorithm. And the same thing goes with your news outlets, the stories you see on Facebook, everything you're exposed to. So yeah, Beyonce announces, and real soon. Susan, that's in rural Pennsylvania, is like, Beyonce did what? She didn't care.
What
Taylor Swift, I thought, shook shit up.
Well, Trump's campaign, one thing I will say not one thing, but smart thing they did, it almost reminds me, and it sounds crazy, was Luke from 2 Live Crew back in the day, because he wouldn't go to Chicago or Dallas to do shows. He's like, I'm going to go to Meridian, Mississippi. I'm going to take the door and sell out and make the same amount of money that if a promoter would have brought me and I would have had to do 10,000 seats in Chicago, I could sell 1,000 seats in Meridian and have the same check. And he was like, he used to do all those small little towns in the South, was killing. And you see Trump's campaign, well, especially the first time he ran 8 years ago. Mm-hmm. That's when I know. I was like, well, he don't go to no big cities. He's going to all these rural areas. I mean, look where I think he got shot, where Nate think he put the razor blade to his ear. That was what, 40 minutes outside of Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
It was like in the middle of a field. So it is true, like, just because of the celebs and the big city, like, those things you got to go to places where you don't think you got. Like, there was no reason she had to ever go to California. She had that on lock. Right. It would have been a wasted trip.
And that's what I'm saying. And when you're campaigning, that's why, like, your presence needs to be felt in battleground states. You got to get into a battleground. You got to go to places that may tip one or the other. If it's light red, spend time there because you might get it to go light blue. Hardcore blue, what's the point? You're wasting money. You don't need a billboard in Washington. You do not need a billboard in Washington. We just
Politics
need to know.
is
The
so
people
much.
got the signs in their yard. That is enough.
Politics is so much like the entertainment business, where you got New York and L.A., and that's where it used to be 90% of the entertainment decisions was made. What movies are going to get made, what TV shows are going to get made. And we'd always be like, as comedians, we the ones that are in all these quote-unquote flyover states, and we're like, oh, you guys are a little behind. I think the public would like to see All in the Family again. Mm-hmm. But L.A. and New York is like, we can't do that now. I'm like, the jokes we're telling, yeah, they do. You could do a show like that now. And I guarantee the people in
they always just wrote it off like,
Wisconsin,
middle
Iowa.
America. It's like, well, who are you making TV for? Because that's who's watching it.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's who's coming home doing 9 to 5 and just coming home like, I just want to watch TV,
right,
have dinner and go to bed.
Yeah.
They're not skiing. They're not going surfing.
So can you guys predict, or what do you think, like maybe play on some scenarios? Like what does President Harris America look like? What does a Trump America look like tomorrow? Like when everybody's waking up, like what do y'all think?
What do you think?
I'm not educated enough, and I say it on stage, to give, regardless of who wins, I'm just more like, where am I at next week? Where's my show?
Which I get, and it makes sense to be like, political affiliations and stuff is pretty, it's you can affect who's buying tickets to see you by picking a side or the other. How do I feel it's going to look? I don't know how to call it. We got people who think, we had an insurrection and people storming the Capitol last time. There's been 2 attempts on Trump's life. Mm-hmm. right? So I do know the Proud Boys are active. I do know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's people who are like, our gun rights, you know what I'm saying? And so it's concerning, like, am I safe everywhere after this? And it's not because it may be something that Trump himself believes. I have no earthly idea. It would be somebody who's following him, like who, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who's emblazoned by what he said or did. And that's where it's like, are we safe? I have messages today. But my accountant is a white lady from a rural area, and she's like, be safe tonight. Please be safe tonight. Just be careful. I hear rumblings.
Do you think she's feeding into the media machine?
I don't know what she's listening to or what her sources are, but she's rural.
I
don't know what table she was around or what meal she had where somebody said something crazy like, if he don't win, I'm going to get me one. You know what I'm saying? We're going to strangle somebody up. I have no idea what she's heard, but she's like, be safe, be careful, be with, you know what I'm saying?
I'm always like you. I'm in a different city every weekend. 95% of the people are cool.
No matter what side, they're cool.
They're cool.
Yeah.
It's 5%. And then the media will make you think it's the other way around. The media will have you start believing 95% of the people are crazy. 5% is cool. Most people are pretty cool. Most people. I mean, and sometimes we overthink things. Like, the bottom line is you can't control crazy. There's just crazy motherfuckers out there. Mm-hmm. And we try to dissect it. It was the parents, how they brought up, it's how much money they make. It's the area. Go, no, you just be crazy.
Right, and that's what, now we're saying the same thing. Because I'm like, if somebody already crazy and we go pour kerosene on them, you know what I'm saying? If
you're going to find a reason anyways, if you crazy, if it's not that, it's going to be something else.
Yeah, but this allows crazy to band up.
Yeah. Well, that's because they're feeding the media too.
Yes.
They're feeding all, like, he's sitting there saying, hey, Trump had nothing to do with Project 25.
Right. He's saying he ain't got nothing to do with he's saying he got nothing to do with the Capitol. But the courts would suggest different. Right? Mm-hmm. We got a guy in the White House wearing a horned helmet, topless, pissing on Pelosi's desk.
You know the guy that shot the girl came to my show in DC last time?
Really?
And I was like, this is the person that's it. If fuck around and find out was a person, it's him.
Yeah.
And he came in just like, what's up, Gary? Big fan. He was a brother, right? Hey, man, big fan. Hey, my opener, Rob, brought him because you're not going to believe who's at your show. And I don't know.
Right.
I go, who? He goes, okay, remember when they showed him the Capitol? And the brother shot the girl trying to jump through the window? He goes, yeah. He goes, he's here. I said, really?
Right.
And he came back after the show. He was cool and laid back. He was just like, I was like, man. I said, how you doing, like, mentally since that? He goes, dude, I was strapped regardless.
I told him, don't you come through that window.
Literally, he told me, dude, I kept telling him. You
come through this door.
Right.
That's your last door.
Dude, he had like, I don't want to say he didn't have any remorse. He didn't have remorse for stupidity.
Okay.
I think he had remorse for what he did, but he was just like, man, it was, shoot. He was looking at me like,
they chose how it ended. I told you I was going to go.
I was like, dude, you super hardcore.
Yeah, he's not fucking around.
I said, you was fuck around and find out for real if it was a person.
Yeah. How do you see it? Because you asked.
Oh, as far as like what they look like?
That's the landscape
Trump and Harris
change.
Tomorrow.
Is it a barren land one way or the other?
I don't think it feels too much different, if at all.
I don't either. I
feel like it's too big. Like, I feel like it's more, first of all, it's where you live is the number one. Like, if you're in the state of Washington, you know, we kind of lean left anyway as a state. So abortions, things like that, marijuana, like, I feel like those are going to be protected. If you live in a state like Texas, you already know what the laws kind of look like, where as far as where they stand with abortion. So I always, South Carolina or Alabama, you can't be on Pornhub. Like, there's things.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. But it's these things about certain states. So I feel like it all depends on where you're at. So if you live in Seattle, Washington, if Trump wins, I don't think it's going to feel that much different on the grand scheme of things.
If you literally take tonight and tomorrow and stay off the internet, and then be like,
Yeah.
did your life change when you went to Starbucks? Did they say good morning? Or did they say, who you vote for? But fuck up your latte. Most people's cool.
I don't think that. It's going to feel the same then. That's not. Again, it takes the Senate and the House for these concepts to get pushed through. The day after an election, unless it was a violent coup, you're not going to see a bunch of changes. It's want the policies go into play, or you see some pressure that requires the president to take major action on a national level, and you see activity or inactivity, and you see how would somebody handle a thing? How would somebody else have handled the pandemic? How did it get handled? How much of that is real? How much of that is the media? Like, that's what it is. And now you could say, oh, they distanced Trump from Project 2025, but if
They're still alive.
yeah.
It's
If in the first 3 months we start to see policies from Project 2025 start to actually happen, then what? What the problem is, we're trying to determine what's fake news and what isn't. What do you? It's refreshing.
I just refreshed it.
Yeah, no, all you got to do is drag down on your iPhone. But it's nothing new.
But
there.
for the record, I didn't say anything about that 2025. That's what CNN fact check said. I didn't say anything.
No, I get it, but somebody can fact check one way, somebody can fact check a different way. Like, that's the whole concept of the media can play us one way or the other, right? Right? Like, everyone on one side is being like, nah, that's trash. I found a resource that says I'm right. And the other side says the same exact thing. Now, that's trash. I found a resource that says I'm right. Right? So the truth lies in the policies, and that's not going to be the next day. We have to see who wins, sit back and see what's up. Is abortion really going to get banned nationwide? Is Social Security really going to get dissolved? Is like that's what you see. You see that in the things that come across the president's desk or the things that he's pushing, right? Like, how many people are about to be let out of jail because, like, last time he was letting people out, right? How many people? What policies? What is there another stimulus check coming right away? Thanks for that, guys. His acceptance speech is gonna have some "I told you so" in that motherfucker. That'll be something to behold.
Yeah, either way, there's gonna be so much gloating.
There's going to be,
I told them today, I go,
insurmountable amount of gloating.
The Trump gloaters drive me nuts. And now today, there was a couple of people that I follow. There's in my algorithms that was gloating about Harris, and I go, God, could we just root for our candidate and not gloat over the other person before it happens? Both of them turn me off when they do
What
that.
I thought was nuts was how much robocalls and texts I was getting. Like, but she was under the gun, and they used every means. I got all these emails.
Yeah, from Harris.
Text messages, emails, robocalls. Like, I was like, my number ain't even nowhere.
All from Harris, none from Trump.
Mm-hmm. But it's based on where your phone number is and where you live and whether or not they even, you know what I'm saying?
That part.
Listen to a couple of messages. They were trying to raise money. They said, send us $5.
Oh, she's winning Minnesota now.
Mm-hmm. Shoot us $5. You know, hey, our campaign needs $5. Send us the $5.
It's 9:52.
And what?
Michigan.
50 minutes in.
Oh, you mean the show itself? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just trying to do some quick math. You see, 3,197,715 minus 3,032,000. 32,121. Ooh, that's not right.
You trying to see how many people didn't vote?
Oh, no, I want to see the difference in Pennsylvania. 3,197,715 minus 3,032,121. There are 165,594 votes apart.
And Trump's winning right now?
He's winning, and it's 88% reported. And that one county that wasn't accounted for is now gone blue. And Erie, that was blue before, is now red.
but they are only
65, 594.
That
He's
is-
ahead.
yeah.
So if Meek Mill wouldn't vote it, it'd be 55.
Or if
Thanks,
the
Meek.
yeah, or if
Appreciate
the
that,
people counting it go, hold up, wait a minute, y'all thought I was finished. Because that's how this election feels. Dreams versus nightmares for both sides. If you're a Trumper, you're like, that's a nightmare on the other side.
They not like us.
Kamala.
They not like us.
You know what I'm saying? They aren't like us. And then you got the opposite where
All right. Well, look.
Kamala
Let's get this up. I got to catch a flight.
yeah, man.
We wanted to be here with you guys through the entire process, but when we wake up tomorrow,
Armageddon.
coffee maker's still gonna work. I don't know. I hope everybody just be disappointed if your candidate lost. Don't gloat too much if your candidate wins. Focus on your candidate, not the other candidate. Because that shit drives me crazy.
I'll say this.
I want to see those people that said they're going to move really move.
I want people to be safe. I want you to be, be safe. Don't look to hurt anybody.
Damn, dude. What celebs said they're moving if Trump won?
Yeah, be safe.
Oh, they didn't say it.
That's what I would say. Be aware of your surroundings. There are polarizing groups in this, and if you ain't in that group, let that group be where that group is. Don't take your black ass around no Proud Boys at this moment.
Listen, look, whoever won, just remember, girls will still give them blowjobs.
Only if you grab them by the pussy.
Is what's most. That's what's most important. So
Only
remember
if you
that
grab 'em by the
whether
pussy.
Harris won or Trump wins.
Yeah.
Just remember, girls are still out there giving blowjobs.
I want to feel that same way. I don't want to fearmonger, but I'm just saying I want people to use their better judgment. Okay? If it feels funny, it's funny. Get up out of there.
All right, y'all. Well, this was our election episode. Hope you learned a lot about J.D. Vance. Hope you learned a lot about most people is cool. And Nate said, well, you might not be cool, but still come see us.
Fuck with us.
Fuck with us, bruh.
You need
Fuck
to
with
laugh.
us. I'm all about the independent candidate.
About jokes.
I'm about independence. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week
Peace.
if we're still here.